Hey guys, it's Sophie with the Facts of Life. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Over here we talk about faith, focus, and fun. Today I want to talk about my journey as my plus size life. Oh, I'm sorry. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe so that whenever I upload, you'll be notified of new videos and new commentaries or a little fun, whatever I decide to throw in for that day. But I didn't do a video yesterday because what happened? What had happened was I had a busy day at work the night before, and yeah, but that's neither here nor there. But let's talk about it. The plus size life. So this chair is doing its own thing right now. It's a life that I didn't choose, and I say that because I'm not saying it snuck up on me or anything like that, but it's something that happened and it wasn't part of my life planning. I'll put it like that. It wasn't a planned experience, but it happened, right? But yet over the years, all I hear people talk about is, people need to be this, people need to do that. Men accept women when they look like this, men accept women when they look like that. It's always about what they perceive plus size people to be. And for one thing, I was always perceived to be a lazy person until people got to know me, because I remember a coworker coming up to me saying, "Oh, Sophie, I thought you were a lazy person because you were overweight." And I'm not sure how sometimes people make that connection, but it's a stereotype that plus size people are lazy and that we don't have any motivation, and that's not true at all either. And I just decided to talk about this topic today because a lot of people on YouTube I decided to stop following because they're so negative towards plus size women. We are women, we are mothers, we are sisters, we are wives, we are cousins, we are aunts, we are nieces, we are friends, lovers. Yet it's a lot of plus size people, women in the world. A lot of women are plus size. But social media wants to take away our dignity and shame us, put us down, tell us we're nothing, we don't bring anything to the table, yada, yada, yada. And I was sick of hearing that. So a lot of people I just stopped unfollowing. And I don't know why men sit up and talk about plus size women when I'm going to say, go out on a bet that most of their moms were plus size. I'm just saying. Or when they got to be older, they became plus size. And that's a given in our community. So not everybody, but a lot of us are. And the first time, but I'm talking from my own experience now. From my experience, the first time I realized I was plus size was when, not even in high school, but there were girls, even my senior year, there were girls larger than me because I had lost weight before my senior year. And I started to get more attention, of course. So, people say your life would change when you lose weight. What? They say your life would change. It would get better when you lose weight. So, a lot of times we, wait on that to happen. But don't live your life waiting on the weight change to happen. Live your life day by day, moment by moment. And these are some of the things I've heard over the years. I was asleep. My mom thought I was asleep. She said, "She needs to lose some of that weight." And then an ex told me when I talked to him, I hadn't talked to him in a while, he said, "I see you gained all of that weight." Or the first time he saw me in a while. Then I overheard some guys saying as I was walking to my house one day, "She would be fine if she lost 100 pounds. And then they started laughing. And then if she was 100 pounds lighter. A boyfriend told me, "You would be fine if you were 230 pounds instead of 330 pounds. So hearing these things did nothing to add to my self-esteem. Hearing those words, they only stung like, bee stings or mosquito bites. Like, they weren't pleasant. That's what I'm trying to say. So when people say they're doing something in love, you have to know a person's love language to understand how to communicate with them. So those things never did help me in my journey. But now I'm at the point where I understand that, sure, you can get that weight off your knees. And for every pound you lose, there's 3 pounds off your knees. You wouldn't have to suffer through osteoarthritis, even though some thinner people I've worked with, they've had osteoarthritis. So it can just be an occupational hazard. But my bigger plan now is to literally, and it happened like it just a light bulb went on. Wear your sleeveless tops. It's been hot as heck here, Hades here in Georgia. So I've been sleeveless. I've worn short sleeves, no sleeves, whatever I decide to wear for that day. I rolled my jeans up at the bottom to make them cooler. Like, I'm just living my best life at this size. But I just feel like when you're plus size, you got to come from a place of love for yourself. Because what I found is that if you're waiting on somebody else to nurture you, treat you with respect and dignity, give you gifts, treat you well, take you out, show kindness to you, you first got to show it to yourself. And once I started realizing that, once it started to set into my mindset, my whole aura changed. I can walk with my back straight. I can walk with, with my head held high, my back arched, because I'm doing this for me. And when I give myself something, I actually take the time. I want to pay that extra $5 or $6 to have a gift wrap because I deserve that. I stop and smell the flowers in the stores. I stop and buy myself roses. I stop and buy myself fresh flowers because I'm deserving of that. I buy myself perfumes that I love. I buy myself things that I love. And it doesn't mean exploding your budget all over the place. It doesn't mean any of that. But I think that I was waiting on somebody else to do all these nice things for me, and I wasn't willing to do them for myself. So when I started doing them for myself, now men can look at me and say, you know what? You are approachable. I am approachable because I no longer hold the bar up here for somebody else and then I had it down here for myself. So now my bar is up here because my mindset is here. But it took a moment to get there, and you'll get there. If you're not there, keep working on yourself. Don't let nobody put you down. Don't let nobody shame you. Don't let nobody tell you you're not worthy. Don't let nobody tell you you don't bring anything to the table because they don't know you. Most people don't get a chance, don't take the time to know somebody because of their size. And those are the people that missed out. Well, for me, they missed out. They missed out getting to know me as a woman, getting to know me as a friend. And that's their loss. That's not my loss. But once you get to the point where you love on yourself and you keep loving on yourself and recognize that God loves you, He's poured into you, He created you, He made you fearfully and wonderfully made, that you are unique, that His love is unconditional, then you'll start to look for that type of love. And you'll first pour it into yourself. Because once you start pouring it into yourself, nobody can take that away from you. That's your mindset now. You've changed yourself. Nobody else has changed you. Because when somebody else changes you, it's temporary. But when you change, you allow yourself to be changed internally, and then it shows up on the outside. I don't believe it happens from the outside in. I believe it happens from the inside out. When you change your mindset, everything else starts to change. So let me know in the comment section. This is just my take, my opinion on my plus size life. And I would like to make this into a series if you all are interested. Let me know in the comments section. And then this goes for men too. It goes both ways. You have to learn to love yourself. Because how can a man receive anything good if he's double-minded? You can't love yourself and hate yourself at the same time. You have to take that time to love on yourself. That same energy I was giving to others that didn't deserve it, I now give to myself. So take that time to hug yourself, loving yourself, look in that mirror and say, I'm all that in a bag of chips, because that's the way I was made and created. So don't forget to take time out. Listen to this message again and again. And I hope that it blesses you. I hope that it helps you. I hope that you understand that you are a one and done, because there's nobody else like you. That's how unique you are. That's how great you are, because there's only one you. Even if you're a twin, you still have a separate DNA, because that's how great you are. That's what you bring to the table. Your uniqueness, your creativity, your love, your kindness, your peace. But it has to be to somebody that's deserving of it, not just because that's the only option you have. Okay? So I hope this blessed somebody today. And if it did, leave me a comment in the comment section. Love you, diamonds. Don't forget to become a diamond member by subscribing. Until the next time, stay focused on your goals and keep moving forward. Okay, bye, guys.